Hi there, welcome back to another comparison video. Before we start, a quick reminder that my giveaway is still live. On the 26th, I'll be giving away a pair of the black and white Dunk Highs in your size of choice. So go take a look on Instagram if you haven't entered. And for today's video, we got a battle of the heavyweights right here. Both new Nike releases and both really solid performers that I like a lot. It's going to be the Nike PG6 versus the Kyrie 8 or the Kyrie Infinity. So both of these are brand new Nike signature line releases, obviously one for Paul George and one for Kyrie Irving. So when I'm posting this video, I think the PG6 might be available online or in your local stores, but who knows, maybe it'll be more delays. But the Kyrie 8 is already available on Nike's website, so if you want to grab a pair, you can go take a look on there. In my previous comparison videos, I compared both of these guys with their previous versions, the PG6 versus the PG5 and the Kyrie 8 versus the Kyrie 7. So the conclusion was I would take the PG6 over the PG5 and also the Kyrie 8 over the Kyrie 7. So I think both are upgrades from the previous models. But if you're looking to buy a new pair of hoop shoes between these two, which one would you choose? This is honestly a tough one, like it's close, but at the end I will still give a final answer as to overall which one I think is better. Let's start off with the cushioning. This is the most important performance aspect to me. Both of these shoes are an upgrade from the previous models, especially the Kyrie 8. So the PG6 had a major technology change from the Air Strobo to the React Foam. And the React Foam feels nice. It's not like a crazy compression or responsive feeling, but overall just feels much softer than the PG5 and took me almost no break-in time at all. But the Kyrie 8 cushioning is probably the best of the Kyrie line ever. And if I absolutely have to take one just from comparing the cushioning, it's really close, but probably the Kyrie 8. Different setups, but the Kyrie 8 transitions really smoothly and is super easy to hoop in. In terms of court feel, both are pretty low to the ground. So just to give you a reference, the PG6 to me is like a combination of the Hyperdunk 2017 lows and also the Zoom Freak ones. Both of these shoes are very solid performers that I actually really like to play in. Especially the Hyperdunk lows. This one more so because of the React Foam, obviously. We really don't see the React Foam being used too often, especially on signature basketball shoes from Nike. And this one, the Zoom Freak ones, more so just because of the way it feels when you throw them on. And also the ankle area, the way they wrap around your feet, they feel really similar to the PG6. This was my Nike ID pair, by the way. I do have like some other colorways. So although the wrap around your feet is similar, but the PG6, the padding is also softer. The Kyrie 8, I guess the best way to describe it is that it feels like a combination of the Kyrie 5 and the Kyrie 6. But this one is also better in my opinion. But like I said, both of these have excellent core feels and require minimal break-in time. Next up, the traction. Again, different setups, both work really well on the indoor court, that is. I was gonna play outdoors, but there's like another snowstorm this weekend here, so yeah. One thing I can tell is that the Kyrie 8 won't really have a good durability, but that also the PG6 traction pattern does seem to hold up better, but I will have to see after playing more with these guys. In terms of the weight, they are actually about the same. The PG6 is like right at 400 grams, while the Kyrie 8 is at 415 grams. So what does that tell you? The PG6 is a low-top basketball shoe, and for a low-top basketball shoe, it's not necessarily the lightest out there, especially given that the PG5 was very, very light. And Kyrie 8, I guess people would just generally consider these a mid-top, right? With the fit, both are true to size. You can go up a half size in either case if you have really wide feet, but the Kyrie 8 is slightly more wide foot friendly. The PG6 is already better in this aspect than the PG5, but compared to the Kyrie 8, it is a little bit narrower. Material-wise, if you know how it goes with Nike basketball shoes these days, just pretty standard mesh, nothing crazy, except the Kyrie 8 does have some leather on there, near the swoosh and also on the tongues. For breathability, both shoes work well with no concerns there. So if I have to pick one between the Kyrie 8 and also the PG6, like I said, it's really close, but I think I'm gonna have to go with the Kyrie 8. Like the PG6 is also really great. That's really why they are, I like to say this is like a battle of the heavyweights, because the PG6 to me is already an upgrade overall from the PG5. But with the Kyrie 8, I mean, these guys are just amazing. When you first throw them on, you can already feel the cushioning setup, super low to the ground, and also lighter than you think. So Yeah, if I have to pick, probably the Kyrie 8. So that's it for this video. Like I said, both are great performers, so you can't really go wrong by picking any of these two. Let me know if you have or are planning to get or try on any of these. Also, let me know how it feels afterwards. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next video.